What's up, everybody? Mr. Second Passport here. Today I got a nasty surprise call from the Montana State IRS, Internal Revenue Service Collection Bureau, saying that basically I owe back taxes for 2017, 18, and 19, and because I didn't file any returns. Well, if you've been following my channel at all, you know I've been living abroad for over 15 years now permanently. Just to kind of give you some background on the situation, 15 years ago I graduated from college in Montana, moved abroad, immediately caught a plane in El Paso, walked across the border into Mexico, where I went to the city of Chihuahua to live with a friend for a bit, and I've been outside the U.S. ever since. I floated around for a few years, then I lived in Colombia, then I lived in the Philippines, then I lived in the Dominican Republic, then I lived for almost a year in Ecuador, then I left Ecuador, lived in China and India for about almost a year, and then I came back to Ecuador, and I've been here in Ecuador like 8-9 years now, to kind of give you some background. So I have not been in the U.S. at all. I lived in Montana for almost 1 full year, way back before I left for abroad, 2006-ish. Right? So, you know, what happened and how can you prevent this from happening to you? It's actually quite preventable, and my own stupidity or ignorance never ceases to amaze me, but maybe you can learn something from it, and this is something you absolutely must know if you plan on moving abroad, so this doesn't happen to you. So, basically, since I haven't lived in Montana for over 15 years, no Montana driver's license, it's long since expired, not registered to vote. So why are they trying to collect taxes from me? Well, they're trying to make a living from abroad, right, with some hospitality businesses in Ecuador and it's kind of scattered amongst other places too. And most of the income comes down through my PayPal account. Now, what I didn't realize, before I left for abroad, I created a PayPal account a long time ago, and I obviously created it with my Montana address, right? So that is kind of what's tripping it off, because PayPal sends a 1099 automatically to the IRS every year, and evidently they also send it to the state where the address of the account holder is from as well. So it seems, I didn't know. All these years since I've left the U.S., I have filed federal returns on my income pretty much everywhere in the world, because that's what Americans are supposed to do. So I try to follow the rules more or less as far as I know them. Now, I was advised by an accountant that I did not have to file state returns. I don't know if that's true or not, and it seems not true at the moment. But obviously, how can I asked them what they have on me, and they said I owe 16 grand for the years 2017, 18, 19. And I asked them, you know, well, where do they see that income? And they say from a PayPal account, there you go, and also a brokerage account, an E-Trade brokerage account. So basically, how to prevent this in the future, as I'm seeing it, is to make sure if you are receiving income, right, if you're working and receiving income from abroad, like me personally, I use PayPal to charge the credit cards here in Ecuador for my business here in Ecuador. But what can you do before you leave if you plan on continuing to make an income after you've already left the U.S. and moving abroad? You want or just an address, not residency, just an address in one of the 9 states that does not collect a state income tax, right? Alaska, Florida, Nevada, New Hampshire, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Washington, Wyoming. And any accounts online, like a brokerage account or a PayPal or a Square account or whatever that you might open, you want to be sure you open them with an address in one of these states, because you are still a U.S. citizen. It's one of the only countries in the world that does this, but no matter where you go, that tax liability follows you. So for now, it only took me 1 minute. I need to change the address in the settings in my PayPal account to one of one of those states, and I also need to change it in my brokerage account too. So that's pretty much what I need to do now, and I'll keep you informed as what happen as if I'm able to reduce or lower this tax liability that they're coming at me for at the moment. I'm going to talk to an accountant and see if there's anything I can do. Maybe file returns for those years and maybe bring that number way down as far as what I owe them, and also try to get myself completely out of the Montana system as soon as possible so this doesn't happen in the future. So anyway, that's kind of what's happening to me right now. That's what this channel is about. So I was pretty surprised when they were coming at me trying to get money, these Montana state income people. Anyway, I'm Mr. Second Passport. Take care.